Is this rolling? I really hope it is. Hey everyone, Siren here and welcome to the channel. It's finally up and running. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I have been postponing this project for a long time. Okay, you know how it is. You know, procrastination, right? So yeah, that's what's been happening here. But now we are here. Yay! For those of you who just stumbled upon my video or you don't know me at all, I am a witchcraft practitioner, dancer and card lover, card slinger, tarot enthusiast. Yeah, I love tarot, oracles, kinda, mostly tarot, and yeah, I'm basically going to be talking about tarot, spirituality, witchcraft, all the good stuff on this channel, so roll in if you want. And yeah, so this very first video on the channel is actually going to be different than what I would have planned before, but this year I've decided that I'm going to loosen up a little bit, you know, and just let things unfold however they want, kinda, because yeah, I gotta work on that perfectionism, what can I tell you? So why not start now? Okay, so as you could probably already see in the title of the video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about a certain tarot card that's been coming back to me again and again and again in my daily draws, in my tarot readings, and the card in question is, as you could already see, the King of Pentacles or the King of Coins. Let me find the guy, Found him! Okay, so the King of Pentacles or King of Coins or King of Talismans in this deck. By the way, I'm using the Fortuna Tarot Obsidian Occult by... yeah, I'm gonna leave the artist's name on the screen somewhere because I don't remember it from the top of my head. But that's not the point here right now. I'm not here to talk about deck itself, really. I'm here just to talk about this particular card. And before you come at me, yes, this is effectively the King of Pentacles, even though it is depicted as a sword with a crown in this deck. I believe the artist used this imagery in this deck to kind of symbolize the sword in Arthurian legends, I think. So yeah, this is what we are going to be working with. Also, I know I could have picked another King of Swords from another deck, but this is the deck I've been reading with for the last couple of days. And this is the King of Pentacles that's been coming back to me again and again and again. So this is the one we are going to be basically working with in this video. This is the one who is going to accompany us in this video. So I've been getting this card again and again, and even though it's been obviously a personal message, I won't really go into too many details in this video. I'm kind of a private person, actually. But I decided to share this one because I think it might help someone else, if not more people. First of all, let's just talk a little bit about the cards that come back time and time again, the repetitive cards. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a native English speaker, so forgive me if I say something odd. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. So let's talk a little bit about the cards that repeat themselves and come back again and again. What that means is usually that we either refuse to take the message in, or we kind of fail to see the lesson in the given situation, okay? So once we take the message in, once we implement the lesson, the message, whatever, into our life, we are supposed to move on, grow, etc. But there are certain cards that just come back because we are stubborn or we just don't get it. But Believe me when I say that most of the times, we do get it. We are just stubborn. Yeah, so before I dive into this particular king's meaning or this particular king's energy, let me just say real quick here that the kings in every suit are supposed to be the masters of each suit, of each element. So for instance, the King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I'm really failing to call this card King of Talismans. I'm sorry, Fortuna Tarot Creator. I know you meant well, but anyway. So in this case, the suit of Pentacles is usually related to element of earth. So the King of Pentacles would be the master of earth energy. And I think in my particular case, hola mi amor, my cat will probably come to visit. So in my particular case, I feel like I had implemented all of the other kings in my life, in my situation, but I've been continuously failing to embody the King of Pentacles energy. Now, to give you a little bit of a context, coming into this year, 2024, I had and still have a lot of goals in mind. You know, I have a lot of plans. I want, you know, I have projects in mind, basically. And here's the key word. I had them in mind. Look, I have been thinking about these things. I have been strategizing about these things. I have been planning them off. I felt really excited about them, you know, and this is where comes the energy of the other kings, I'd say, of the suits. For instance, the King of Swords, which would be the King of Air element. I felt like I had him really present because I have been really thinking, you know, like really in detail, thinking and planning and strategizing. Shelby, cuidado, mi amor. Sorry, so I have really been strategizing, planning, thinking, you know, through these plans. Also, I've been really excited. I had a lot of drive. Also, the majority of these projects are artistic projects. Hence the King of Wands, which is the fire element, right? The passion, the drive. I think I had and I have plenty of that. And the King of Cups, again, the emotional maturity and stability to know how to execute these things in a way that you're still protecting yourself. But the one energy that I've been lacking, like really bad, was precisely the King of Pentacles, which is the king who gets things done in real world, in this reality, in mundane world. This is the king who is loyal to the stuff, you know, that's going on, that's real. It is the king that's disciplined. It is the king that doesn't say, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. No. We are doing this. We are actually rooted. We are grounded, and we are doing things. Okay, we are doing things. We are taking them to fruition. It's the word, I think. And we are actually bringing them into this reality. And I've been really lacking this one. So he's been coming back to me again and again and again and again. Until I've been literally almost forced to step into his energy a couple of days back. And this was just one moment, just one area of my life that I decided to embody this king. And it felt great. And if you allow me a little bit of an anecdote, let me just see if the battery is right. Yeah. If you allow me a little story time to just give you an example. So in the beginning of the video, I told you that I am a dancer among other things. Now, I used to be a performing dancer, but then I stopped performing because I moved across the Atlantic and yeah, a lot of things changed. And then I basically had this gap in which I wasn't performing. And then I decided to learn completely different dance style from what I would usually dance. And this created sort of a distrust in myself as I was learning, because obviously I was new to the style. So of course you don't know everything. You have to be training a lot, learning a lot. You have to step into the shoes of being a beginner in something I'm saying beginner because when you have previous experience within, you know, dance, you're not completely the beginner, but you are sort of a beginner, if you know what I mean. Sort of like when you play the guitar and you start learning the piano. I don't know. The point is, I really wanted to come back to performing and to teaching dance, because I also used to be a dance teacher before. However, hola mi amor, bueno, my beautiful cat wanted to come and say hi, didn't you? Yeah, so I was saying that I really wanted to come back to performing and to teaching eventually. However, I constantly had these voices in my head saying I'm not ready yet, you know, like I'm still not ready enough, so to speak. And that's actually a good mindset until a certain point. Now, why do I say this? Because if you want to either perform or teach, especially teach, I think, because you can perform even, you can take one class and you can perform, it's fine. But when it comes to teaching especially, it's a little bit more complicated, because you should actually be trained enough, you know, to pass the information and the knowledge on to other people. But I'm rambling at this point, back to the performing part. So I really wanted to come back to performing. I was really scared, not scared about the actual performing. However, since there was this huge time gap, it was just wild to me to imagine, like, am I just gonna come back to it, you know, just like that? And I felt insecure, basically. But it's been one of my plans. It's been one of my big, amazing plans, goals, projects, whatever. I had thought about it. I had the drive for it. I was like, yes, I'm going to perform again. And I felt really excited about it. But I wasn't doing it, yes, until the point where I was literally almost kind of forced to do it. Because what happened is that I got a call from a fellow dancer saying that there's this another dancer who was supposed to give a performance, but she got sick and someone has to step in. And they kindly asked me to do that myself. Now, obviously, what was my first thought? I'm not ready enough. I can't do this. However, this person, really lovely person, told me that like, you are a dancer, you've got 24 hours, which, nice. You can pull it off somehow. So I was like, okay, let me try this. Just checking if I'm focused, because I'm like happily talking here and okay. So I trained for about 4.5 hours during the night. Then the next day I trained a little bit more. Then I gave the performance. It was completely amazing. It felt so natural. It felt so good. It felt like I never even stopped doing that, you know? And this is where I realized that this was kinda one of my King of Pentacles moments, where I was like, okay, so I'm actually doing this. And I am in control, you know, of this project finally, because I'm actually doing this. Because if you just plan things endlessly and you never bring them to the reality, they'll just disappear eventually, and it's just not, it's not satisfying, if you know what I mean. So I was kind of like pushed into the King of Pentacles moment, and this is what I realized about it. And it actually felt really great. Now, what I want to say with all this also, it's not like I'm think of myself as a super motivational speaker now or anything, but to be honest, I really do like to kind of gently, lovingly push people towards following their dreams. Okay, I don't know, it just makes me happy. So I just thought about, you know, letting you know, hold on, I have something in my eye. So I just thought about letting you know that you can also use this King of Pentacles energy yourself, because come on, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one, okay, who's got big ideas in head, but it's kind of blocked when it comes to making them real. So yeah, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, yeah, that's definitely me, I do that, then take this as a sign, okay? Take this as a sign to do something about it, do something about your desires, do something about your goals. Actually do it, you know, build that discipline, build that loyalty to yourself, to your goals in this very reality. Okay, I think, I'm not sure if that's everything I wanted to say. I haven't scripted this or anything. It was just literally just something I wanted to talk about from the top of my head. And I also hope this wasn't way too chaotic or something. But that's probably it. That would be probably what I wanted to say, what I wanted to talk about today. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is something I forgot or something I will not necessarily like when I hear it back, when I watch it back myself. But another thing I'm working on this year, which I don't know if I mentioned or not, is my perfectionism. So we are doing this, and whatever, this is the message, okay? If I think about something else, I'm going to share it at some point, or on Instagram, I don't know. Also, this YouTube video format is kind of new to me, so apologies if something is a little bit odd. I'm figuring this out. I've talked to you guys a couple of times on Instagram stories, you know it, but yeah, this is a little bit different. Anyways, yeah, I think that would be it. I'm definitely going to be seeing you again, hopefully soon, with another tarot topic or witchcraft topic, spirituality related something. We'll see. I have plenty of ideas, but yes. I'm gonna need to be stepping more into this energy of like, yes, I'm the leader of my life right now, and I'm like doing stuff. So starting today. Anyway, let me know what you think about King of Pentacles, or I don't know, just let me know anything in the comments if you want. If not, it's completely okay. If you have different interpretations of King of Pentacles, I think it's completely alright, because tarot is not only about symbolism and the meaning behind it, it's also about experimental knowledge. And I think this, like, at least what I shared today, I wasn't really touching on symbolism as much, just a little bit about the element. But I was mostly touching the experimental part, so kind of subjective. But let me know any thoughts that you have, and yeah, I guess that would be it from me for today. Stay kind. I would show you my cat, but he just sat on my lap, and you know how it is when a cat sits on you, you don't want to disturb them, so you will just have to believe me that it is right here. Okay, just stay kind. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.